me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by my...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Hunter Jordan Stout has us ready to get started. And off we go here in Baltimore. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle.
Second down at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 7. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 15. First down, Cleveland.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down. Up the middle, here's Ford. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He does a nice job. Coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That'll be caught. It's Jerome Ford. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Jackson going to keep this one himself. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Off the play fake. Jackson pushed out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
A loss of a yard brings up second down at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. Was brought down and Hash is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Third and 6.
With a shotgun, here's Jackson. Moving to his left. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 9-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Third and 2. Here we go.
Go.
Now Jackson, this a design run. And he will take it in himself. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. 5 starts with a run by Judkins. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, it's Shador. Forced out wide. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. Return man steering clear of this one. They're going to mark it down at the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
On the move. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Now it's Jackson. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's fourth down.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this fourth down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge fourth down stop.
Left side, he's got the Jogu. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Pick up a 14 as he takes it to the 14.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his second touchdown of the year. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Forced out to his right. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Second down, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
At the 48-yard line.
First and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. No, we changed it. Jackson now. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third and long. To the air one more time with Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's good.
That's well done as they get the conversion on third and 13.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Here's Henry, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league might kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Hey! They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Malachi starts that first-round pick up from his safety spot to make the stop. Now, Sanders. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
A 2-yard gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll be third down. Now, Jackson. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. The motion man is Johnson. Here's Judkins. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Sanders will throw it. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. Strike. Let's go.
Now it's Sanders. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive, but when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up, and they were able to do that here.
Short kick taken at the 17. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Henry hit, the ball comes free. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball. More bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Raven. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Hey.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This taken in at the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. As Shador on first down. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Here's Judkins now as we begin the fourth quarter. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. They need one right now. Third and long. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. This is Henry. Room to run inside the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Jackson now, design bootleg. He's going to run with it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in They'll start at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
Let's go now.
26-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. Moving to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. A rookie from Marshall, Mike Breed, working his way into record the very first sack of his NFL career.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think about it. They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That's the Pro Bowl safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Ravens are going to extend their lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. They'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23 yards. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down and 8.
Come on, come on.
A run, and here comes Judkins. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Here's 4. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game.
The Browns take over first and 10. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the handoff, Judkins. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the lines. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short.
That was just a complete coverage breakdown, Mike, and I'm not exactly sure what they were trying to do, but somewhere along the way they just lost the tight end, and he ends up scoring one of the more easier touchdowns he's going to have throughout the season.
Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming. They will take a knee here, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we